Yo, welcome back to Hilly T TV. Thanks for clicking on this video. And before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We grown over here. In this video, we'll be recapping Baddies Midwest episode 2. So y'all get comfy. So we pick up where we left off with Krishan insinuating that Tasiki made her eat her cat when she was 7 years old. Tasiki is freaking out. She's like, what'd you just say? Say it again. Say it again. No, say what you just said again. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, she's freaking out. Krishan's like, yo, I'm not giving my baby to nobody. She knew what she was doing. Like I said, she don't want Tasiki to beat on her. So she had her baby there. That baby was asleep the entire time. He had no business being there. Tasiki started bugging out. I can't even cap. She like, yo, everybody's starting to mess with me now. And you trying to figure out any way to get people to like turn on me, not start doing me because you see that I'm on Zeus and I'm starting to get attention. So you trying to figure out any which way to get people to turn on me. And I'm like, girl, if she lying, take her to court. But I don't think she lying because there's multiple family members that's saying that you did this to them. Sorry. But hey, I will say that if Tasiki did do this to Krishan and her nephew and all these other people, I will say that it's learned behavior. So somebody had to have been doing that to Tasiki when she was younger as well. Because no 10-year-old, 12-year-old gonna wake up like, yeah, I want my 7-year-old sister to eat my cat. Like, no. Somebody had to have done that to her for her to think that's okay to do to her younger siblings. So this is just a mess. So Tasiki and Krishan steady going at it, going back and forth. And honestly, there is no resolution over here. So their sister Chastity ends up getting in the middle and starts to pray, just to kind of, I guess, like conclude all of this. But Chastity couldn't take it. She started breaking down and crying. I understand because all of this is very emotional. So Krishan steps in and finish off the prayer. Tasiki then apologizes. It was a pretty weak apology, but she was just like, something. You was drunk. We was all drunk. And that's when Krishan was like, who was drunk? Now you trying to spin a narrative. Nah, let's not go here. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I was not drinking. But Krishan, yes, you were drinking. Like the blogs pulled it up. You was drinking last season. It's okay, boo. Just own up to it. And no, it's not okay. Do not be drinking or smoking while y'all pregnant. Okay, please. Put it down for 9 months. That's it. That's all you gotta do, please. So now, Tay and gonna insert themselves into this family drama. I don't know why. Maybe because Tasiki was like, listen, bro, she talking to you. You got the mic, so say something. But Zeus already knew. Blur out this girl face because she's irrelevant as... Okay? Alright. So she over here got mad pressure with Krishan. Oh, you was supporting her when she was younger though, right? You was supporting her, so why you ain't been move on? So you're insinuating that something did happen, in fact, when she was 7. Like, for Tay to say, oh, you ain't been forgive her, that's insinuating that something did, in fact, happen to Krishan when she was 7. Because what does Krishan have to forgive Tasiki for? Like, what? Nah. See? Now, underlying feelings are actually popping out. Krishan, it just seems like you jealous of your sister. You jealous of your sister, period, point blank, okay? You put her on a Zeus. And now she popped in that Zeus. The fans like her. I don't know about now because like she a little wishy-washy, a little weird. But feel me? Like we was with her. And Krishan, you're in jail, you doing you. Nobody cares about you anymore. All in all, Tasiki says that she's done talking. She's getting emotional. She says that when she cries, she punches. So she's gonna exert herself. She's gonna exit, okay? Stage left. She's going to leave. And that's just that. So now Tasiki walks out and she's, speaking to the baddies about how that conversation went. And she's really emotional. Like, this is probably the first time that, like, all of those girls have ever seen Tasiki like that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, this is family. We're talking about blood biological sister, not these Anna Mac and Biggie sister. No, real life sisters. So we can see that. Oh, so Krishan, she's sitting inside of the restaurant with her other sister, Chastity. And they just talking about Tasiki gossiping low-key. Like, Krishan, like, yo, I took her out the club. She was stripping. Girl, she took your, like, what? Bro, Tasiki, how you gonna take your sister's how you gonna take your sister's like what? Nah, respectfully though, Tasiki, how do you take your sister's man? Like, how do you take your sister's man? There is something wrong with Tasiki. Like, I've already been knowing, like, her vibes just be off. Like, you really can't trust that girl. What sign is she? Huh. Krishan all talking about some, I know what triggered her, the truth, and my son good. Krishan Jr., he good. But is your son good? Is Tasiki's son good? What happened to your son? Like, man, this whole family, the whole Malone family, I'm telling you, there's a whole lot of skeletons and dirt and match that just happens within that family. Like, way too much for any of us to dissect. They need a therapist. So now it's the next day, and we got Natalie and Scotty. They walk into this restaurant, you know, they meeting up with DTB and some other baddies. I don't know why Natalie over here trying to be funny, like, oh, DTB, I see you got some new jewelry. First of all, Diamond Ben had that ice, okay? Since not STV. What are we doing here? Well, Akbar and Jaden Alexis, Blueface of the Big Mom, ends up walking in. You know, they greeting the girls. They all chilling. And Natalie, shady ass, gonna bring up Diamond's tooth and how it got knocked out last season at the reunion. Why they keep on shedding light on this, I don't know. Can we move on? Please. Yeah. Why Natalie over here capping saying at the reunion, once Tasiki punched Diamond, her tooth literally flew right onto her lap. Just perfectly just landed right on her lap. Stop lying. You know you capping. Okay, after the reunion, you asked Jayla to use her tooth because you know Gretchen knocked that out. And you used Jayla's tooth, making it seem as if it was done. I guess we're on Toothgate because Natalie ends up switching gears to Jaden Alexis. And she's like, yeah, I heard you've been knocking out teeth too. So apparently, Jaden Alexis is the reason why Krishan's tooth ended up getting knocked out during the Blueface Girls Club. I don't know, some shit like that. Cool, I guess that's all right. Congratulations. So Natalie announces that they're gonna end up linking with the rest of the baddies later on tonight, and that right now this is a little pre-game, so y'all, you know, just prepare to meet the other girls. And Diamond's like, all right, well, I need a change because I'm not about to fight Broly looking like this, okay? Where's my swim cap? Where's my mouth guard? I'm not losing no more teeth. Diamond also states that she would rather fight in the house, in the living room, than fight outside, like at a public restaurant. You know what I mean? But all the girls will let her know, listen, when Broly sees you, it's on site, okay? You talk about her kid. What we doing? But I don't really think that Diamond really talked about her kid for real. She spoke about her kid. She didn't speak. Wait, she spoke. Okay. So now we cut to Jayla, Biggie, Anna Mac, Rolly, all of them girls, right? And they all catching up, just talking. Why Anna Mac gonna say this season I'm gonna be on 911? Hey PD, like, girl, if you're gonna be scary, take it back home, okay? Especially because aren't you from New York or like New Jersey or something? What you doing on the Midwest? So the girls talking about the newbies that are stepping in and who they might potentially end up like, you know, fighting. And so Anna Mac mentions Bad Dolly. She's like, yeah, like during the auditions, apparently Bad Dolly was like fighting girls, like splitting them open, like literally there's blood coming. She like, yo, you fighting these girls, like you know them, like there's actual beef on the street. Like, girl, you just want a ticket. You gonna get the ticket. You don't gotta kill this girl over a damn ticket. Like, you know what I mean? Then Anna Mac brings up Summer. And she's like, Zeus dropped the cast, and she looking at the new girl's Instagram. She peeped that she can't find Summer. So she like, yo, did I block her or did she block me? So that she goes, she unblocks her. She finds out that, oh yeah, during the auditions, apparently she tried to sneak Mariah. And so Anna Mac ended up fighting her in defense for Mariah like 4 times and ended up beating her up. Now here we have Rolly going, talking about Diamond, how she brought up her son. But all Diamond really said was, Rolly, tend to your son. You worried about me. Go worry about your son. Jayla brings up how it was nice running into Krishan, and if Tasiki wants to speak about her encounter, but if she doesn't and if she's not comfortable, then, you know, by all means. But Tasiki's just saying, you know, like, I'm glad that we did this on a public platform because she disrespected me publicly, so she should be apologizing publicly, but she just didn't want to take accountability, so we move on. So now we got Rolly crying because she feels as though she can relate to Tasiki, like, you know, with people always asking her for things and people not being appreciative of what she gives, and she always gives. Now, I do believe Rolly where she says this, but I don't know. With Rolly, it just seemed like it's always something with her. Like, she was crying because her father had passed away from something asthma related, I think. Now, that, like, she always just relate to something. So now we got all the OGs linked up at the mixer, you know. They all getting acquainted, getting lit, you know, getting shots going, things like that. Now, they're waiting for the new girls to pull around because, you know, once new girls come, gonna hit the fan, so they all talk about that. So now we got DTB. She pulls up with her tennis shoes, swim cap, mouth guard. Like, when I tell you the girl was on go, she said, yeah, this Rolly not gonna catch me slipping. Literally, as soon as Diamond walks into the mixer, Rolly attacks her. Like, she guns for her. Like, and then, I don't know, it just seems like Rolly just swinging, moving her weight around for real. That's really what it looks like to me. And I don't know, I wasn't really too much impressed with this fight. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Now, they go another round, and it looked like Rolly was really putting in that work. I can't even cap. Like, when it comes to fisticuffs, Rolly was bopping on DTB's head. Like, Diamond, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Okay? And Rolly ain't get to the ground not once. I mean, none of them did, but like, come on now. Get Rolly to the ground. All you gotta do is, like, you know, kick her foot or something. They're already going opposite ways. My God. But yeah, that's where they end off the episode. If you made it this far into this video, I thank you so much for supporting this channel. Please don't forget to like, comment how you feel about this entire episode and Rolly versus DTB. And subscribe to the channel, y'all. We grown over here. Bye.